Hello, hello. Hey, you guys, if you're on, go ahead and say hello. I'm just sharing out to a couple other groups here real quick. This will take me a few mementos. All right. So how is everybody's night going? So the astrology for the next couple of days is it's going to be a lot of draining energy out there. So it's going to be nuts.
Do you want me to go on with you?
Morning.
Well, I probably won't get on camera, but or try not to and spook everyone. Yeah.
Workers. Group. Hello, you guys. If you're on, go ahead and say something so I know who's on. I might pull a couple of cards for you if you pop on real quick. Dee, how are you doing, hon? And hand.
Handy Andy.
What are you doing, Dee? And it's Miss Wendy. I'm just sharing out real quick. Give me a second.
I'll pull cards for you.
Andy's going to pull cards for you.
I'm going to use your deck.
Rude.
Rude. Oh, Wendy liked your chart, by the way, she says.
It's weird, isn't it, Wendy? Wonder how fast I'll be booted out of this one. Oh, let me go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
This is for D, right?
Yeah, D. So D, I have just a sec here. I get a separation from something, either a relationship, probably more with a person or people, but probably another individual. Like it could be a friendship, it could be a partnership, it could be even a job separation. But I have where it's like you're moving on from that, or mentally moving forward, I should say. Overall, I get the energy of. I'm trying to read these cards. I don't normally read these. This style. Like you've almost given up on. I have the Three of Pentacles or coins. It says here. On maybe something you've been really good at, or you've worked on it for so much, and then you're either upgrading to something better, or it could be in more of the negative sense of like giving up on it completely. You know what I mean? So, just a general read so far. Temperance. Yeah. Ooh. Well, you had two cards fly out. You are the Queen of Swords, hun. I shouldn't say hun. And then I have the Page of Coins together that flew out. These two tell me a lot about you. You learn a lot through experiences, and you share your knowledge. You tell the truth. People can either take you as you are, or they can perceive you as being very sharp with as very smart individual. So I have like a missed opportunity coming up regarding probably money. So I'm not really certain if that's what this is all about, but let me see what I have. There's one more card and then I'll let you go. Power. Okay. I don't know what it is exactly, but I do know it's something unexpected that's probably not in your favor, that's going to come out of nowhere, or it will feel like it came out of nowhere. I asked about it, and it's going to be where you're going to be given help from probably, I don't know, the community, or someone close. Because I had the tower show up. So that could be a number of things. In this case, I feel like it's going to be resolved with help from, you're going to have to ask for help. Don't feel like you aren't worthy of receiving love and help. You can do that because you're a really strong person. So, and very smart. So use your resources in this. I hope that helps. That was way longer than I meant. I'm sorry.
Miss D. I'm going to put a couple of cards for you real quick.
Oh, now all of the...
Yeah, it's been really slow.
Wow, you guys.
Hey, Bing, Nicole.
Okay. We just got a flood of comments in. So it literally like 15 comments just came in just now. So we're reading them. Wow, thank you guys. Dee wants to know about a chart. You'll probably DM, or I don't know how you handle that.
How much Aussies still have for a chart?
We can Google that.
Or
you can get back to her on it.
Did you want a natal chart or did you want like a compatibility chart?
Natal, she says.
That would be... If you want a natal chart, it's 45 USD is what I'm doing them for, which comes up to about 66.73
Australian.
Aussie money. If you send it through PayPal. I don't know if you're going to send it through PayPal. No, I think, yeah, you can't send MoneyGram or Cash App.
He's had a long day. Anyways, yeah.
It's been one of those days, yes.
It's okay. We're on. Okay. Yeah, she said, yep, thanks. Being Nicole, good to see you.
Did you want, yeah, if you want one, do you want me to DM you? I don't know what's up with the notifications. They're like coming in very strange.
Yeah. Like the chat messages are so way slow. Way slow.
That's why normally I have. That's why this has one right here. All right, D, I'm going to give you a couple of cards just because I can. It's Tanya Slabos.
Hi, Tanya.
All right, D, I'm going to pull you some cards anyway. Let go of, it feels like you're in a healing cycle right now. I get a ton of stuff I get my 10 of swords reversed. which means the situation should have been done and over with a long time ago. It's time for you to make a decision on what kind of path you want to start walking down. What kind of people do you want in it? What kind of energy do you want in it? That sort of thing. Give me just a second. I have very limited mediumship, but I do get some through the cards and through my guide here. I do get like a masculine energy that's around you, somebody's passed. They would have been kind of on the responsible end of things. It's masculine. I'm going to say it's male. But they really, the way their energy is around you, they seem very protective. So that kind of tells me they're family or somebody you would consider family. I'm going to dare guess like father, grandfather, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
They're always around you. I don't know if you it's like ringing in the ears because they're continually trying to talk to you.
What I get through the cards, he's from him in a way, and I kind of feel like I see him. He doesn't want you to give up, or excuse me, he wants you to give up on the things that are out of your control and still be that generous person you are.
So yeah, you've got all different kinds of help from the other side. Your dad's around you. I feel like he's going to be like he's a guide for you.
That would be Dad, actually. Yeah.
If that's who it is.
Is it an R name like Ralph or something? I don't know why. I'm probably way off. I have no clue. Gerald.
I think hold on, maybe I didn't share it to my timeline. Maybe that's what I need to do. Share it again.
Oh, Ross. Yeah, put that message up. Maybe make it see.
Okay. Beautiful. All right.
How are ya?
Good. Tired, but good. Oh, Miss Nicole. Delightful. You just want a general read, hon?
I'm here, Wendy.
Wendy, I paged your other two friends. And there's one of them right there.
I'm just sharing out real quick.
All right. Oh, I got a D. You're good. Yes, and your other Karen, I've paged.
All right.
Okay, Nicole, general read.
Doing Nicole.
Okay, I'm going to save that one.
Hello, Linda.
You're in a healing cycle right now, Nicole. Oh my, there's all different kinds of energies running around here. Give me a second. No. I don't play this way. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to attempt that one yet. Anyway, so you're in a healing cycle right now. There are some things that you need to start to walk away from that you may not have closure or resolution to, but you need to start walking away from it. Because I keep getting like new beginnings starting to come up for you with the Fool card, but it's reversed. So that means that if you bring some of the past stuff in with you, it's going to tend to repeat. And we don't want any more of the repeating because that's just not good. Who are you missing right now? Somebody you're missing. What the hell? Sorry, they come in different for me now, so I'm still getting used to this. Give me a second. It feels like you lose hope every once in a while, and you can't do that anymore. Okay, so I get two people. I'm just going to say it like it is. I don't do mediumship, but the cards are coming in weird for me lately, and I'm starting to pull in people that have passed. So I get one individual who's very protective over you. It's a masculine energy. I'm going to say it's male. Very protective over you. I don't know who this is. Somebody who like you would consider family, at least. I'm getting them really, really strong around you. Then there is another one, and this is where it gets iffy because this is new for me. So if it doesn't resonate, just, I get somebody in that's trying to talk to you. It's like they used to play mind games and stuff like that. They weren't the nicest people in the world, I guess. It feels like they're wanting to like either apologize or they want to somebody wants to talk to you about you help you. They want to be heard. They want like to. It feels like an apology or something. Is what I feel this one is. I'm not sure. He can't get really close to you because this other one pushes him back. So whoever this one is close to you right now, he's very, very protective of you. The other one, he pushes back. So I'm not sure who this other one is anyway. If that doesn't make sense, sorry. Just like I said, some of this stuff is coming in new for me now. For you, though, Don't give up on your dreams, whatever you want, because you've got your Nine of Cups, your wish come true card, but it's reversed right now. That just it doesn't mean that it's off the table. It means it's been pushed back a little ways. Okay? You're going to be able to do this. That's the thing. But you've got to have more faith in yourself. You have 5 deceased exes. Ew. I mean, let me see. Give me a second here. One of the game player, the one that's being pushed away all the time, that feels like an ex. The other one doesn't. It feels like somebody that's like family. Father, grandfather, somewhere in there, maybe. But the game player one definitely feels like probably an ex. You're doing really well. Here's the thing. Things are going slow right now. Just keep moving forward. I keep getting that for you. Just keep moving forward. Okay, you're making all the right decisions right now. You're just going through this time where things is going to feel really slow for you. The plans and goals you have made for the future is awesome. You're in direct alignment with your universal path. And the final card they get for you, if you start doing those things and working on them, it's the Chariot, which is victory. So you're doing awesome. Okay? I hope that helps.
Hey, Nicole. Who was blonde with blue eyes, loved the beach and palm trees? They're in about their 30s. Because they're coming through as blonde with blue eyes, and they loved the palm trees on the beach. I don't know why. This might be a guide or somebody from a distant past. They were in their 30s, though. Because they're with you constantly. Yeah, they're a guide. That's what Jerome just told me. They're a guide, and they I don't want the guide. I want somebody else. All right, this guide, he's by you to help protect your feelings and your heart and everything else. That could be it too, because he's in his 30s and he is a guide. So that might be this person or this spirit that's here. They help protect your emotional state because you have a lot that's been going on in your life and a lot of loss and everything else. So this guide gives you strength. Maybe that's what you were talking about, Cambo. Is it?
I don't know.
But he's very prominent. He came forward. But he helps to protect your your mental state and to keep you calmer. Um, you got a bunch of people around you.
I'm gonna find out who this is if it kills me.
He's in his 30s, and he has like blonde hair and blue eyes. I don't get it. There's another one around you that was in a car accident. This one is it's very apologetic. He said that he had all right, did he crash? Because it was a car accident, I know that. But he's very apologetic. He said he never said he never should have cheated on you, lied to you, and played the games he did with you. And he apologizes for that. He was parked. Okay, this is an accident of some sort. It's an accident. But he said that he said in retrospect, you were the best thing that's ever happened to him. And unfortunately, he left too soon to be able to prove that to you. He said he tried to have a conversation with you, but you weren't having it. And then when he thought that he was getting through to you, the times didn't cross to where you could actually have that conversation. And he's just wanting you to know that you are a very special woman and you deserve the best. And he's very, very sorry that he treated you the way that he treated you. So I hope that helped. And it's kind of all over the place, but they're all over the place. Did you figure out who this guy is, Kim?
It's parental something. I don't know.
I don't know, but he loved palm trees.
Oh, hold on. Let me ask one more thing.
Yes, the list is still open, sweetheart. I'm going to turn this damn light off. I think that's what's got me.
Okay, let me ask you something really quick. Nicole, is your grandfather still alive? I pegged it down to either grandfather or great grandfather. I don't think you knew them that well, but they're like watching you develop. That's kind of what I'm picking up. It's an old energy that it feels like they're gifted, like you're empathic, and it feels like this person has empathic abilities as well. Let me see if that's it. One of them's watching over you. This really feels parental to me. So it could be father, grandfather, son. Let me see if it's paternal grandfather. Yes. They were empathic. Probably didn't talk about it much, but it's generational. That's kind of what it's a guide. This person is a guide for you. So if you're I'm thinking more, it's parental is all I know. So grandfather, great grandfather. So if your grandfather, I asked with the pendulum and it said yes. So you've got all kinds of family around you, though. I'm just saying, those are the only ones that pulled out my cards. So
That's
you were awesome. Okay, D, and then Sarita. All right, D. Give me a second.
You're welcome, sweetie. You're doing the past life?
Yeah.
All right, I'll pull some cards on.
This is gonna takes me just a second, D.
Hello, D, my love. Let's see what we got cooking for you, girlfriend. Got a lot of stuff going on. You're being a lot healthier than you have been. I'm feeling like you've been looking at yourself in a lot of different angles, and you're like, I'm getting older now. I need to do a shift. You've been really, really working on yourself and getting in tune with D. Got a lot of ideas and things going on, but you're not really putting them into fruition because you're not feeling like you can do this, and you really can. And the timing right now is perfect to put all those creative ideas you have into play. Yeah, a lot of gratitude going on, girl. You're very thankful for everything that's going on around you. There's some abundance coming your way as well. I'm thinking the abundance is going to come with all of your creative ideas that you're putting together. There's also somebody that's been kind of driving you nuts. So the cards are saying to have some compassion for them because they are not in a good place. Also, right now, you should get the confidence to follow through with your creative ideas. Are you into arts or anything? Because you got some great ideas going on, but you're just not doing it. And these ideas, with the confidence and everything else, it's going to give you independence that you're looking for. But you gotta go with go with it, because it's just, you got to get that confidence and go with it and have everything come together for you. So I hope that resonated. Got it. Go with it, girl. Get that confidence going and get it.
Oops.
I'm feeling good about it.
Okay, that just took me to a weird time frame. Give me a second here. Oops.
Ooh, girl. I had my rotator cuff done, so I can imagine how hard that's going to be. Ooh. Sending definite healing vibes to you and energy, because it's a tough one. You're going to do it, though. Oh, it's a... Got it. Just make sure that you do the movements. And go to PT.
Okay, you have a big thing for water. Like big. Like sacred, like relaxing, like all different kinds of stuff. Yeah. Emphasis on the sacred. It's still calming to you, but it's very. With yours as well. Give me just a second, Big Dick. Okay. What is that? Do you have a thing for like artistic things, like architectural, that sort of thing? Big architectural, mystical. It still feels like it's coming through into this life for you as well. Okay, so I'm getting you about 420, give or take a couple of years, 420, 80-ish. Greek. Definitely female. It feels a lot like not the high priestess, but like up there in one of the temples. Only you're one in one of the main ones where they're huge, gigantic. But I really get Poseidon with you. which is really weird. So, yeah. Do you get into the mythologies? You're big into sacred. See, in every lifetime, I'm getting like little bits of like the other lifetimes as well. Because this one you worked, look at me, you worked in a temple. Shit. You were in a temple, like one of the priestesses. But I also get you like in shamanic. You're a healer, hon. I even get a little bit of druid in you. You've always been religious or spiritual, I guess is the easiest way to put it. But the one that's pointing to right now is kind of the beginning of it all, is with this Greek in Poseidon. It was around the time you did a lot of ritualistic stuff. You were very have you ever heard, okay, I'm going to ask you this because this is really weird. Have you ever heard the Greek myth about Medusa? How she became Medusa? That's really freaking weird. I don't know why I'm pulling this up, but I'm just going with it because that's what I do. Do you have a snake? Is that her temple? No, Poseidon's the one that did it. Never mind. Well, it's kind of has to do with that because a lot of what it had to do is Poseidon went and it's just all messy because this is about the time that the whole Medusa thing was happening. So in Athena's temple, I think it was Athena, one of those. I think it was Athena. All the priestesses there had to be virgins, and Poseidon went and lured one, and they had sex in the temple or whatever. And Athena got all pissed off and turned her into a Gorgon, or into who Medusa is now, because she was beautiful and Poseidon. So that's why I pulled that with Poseidon. I thought it was in his temple for a second there. But this would have been kind of around the same time. You were very dedicated. You still are very dedicated in exactly what you do. You're very passionate about what you do. Even throughout the other lifetimes, like shamanic and druid, get a little bit of Native American in there as well. You've always been very... You've got a water elemental. That's the ocean is like probably fascinating. The sea of the ocean is probably really fascinating to you. Right now, you have a water elemental as a guide that has came over from this whole Greek time frame. He's big too, by the way. As far as power or energy goes, he's got really unique energy signature to him. So start to try to pull him forward or ask him to come forward for you, because I really feel like this has like really close ties with the whole Poseidon thing. The temple was like outrageously huge. It was like you loved it. You were all about that sort of thing. You were just normally back in that time, you didn't really have family. You just kind of, if you went into the whole temple thing, you just kind of did that. They didn't really have families or marriage. At that time, I don't think that you had any kind of relationships going on. You didn't later on ones because you kind of got that, had to get that out of your system. Like the druid one, you had relationships in that one. But this one in Greece, that's like phenomenal. You went to the Oracle Delphi too. She keeps showing me that. I don't know what you were asking, but you did go and see the Oracle. That was Apollo. You like knew people. You had a little clique going, D. Look at you. So you had people that were going to like Apollo, and then people that were going to Zeus, and people that were going the Oracle of Delphi. It's kind of like you had friends from all the different temples. It was like you all had a little clique going, and you went out like every once in a while, all of you. And it feels like that there was like a network because you really didn't socialize, but you knew people, the women that worked in like, or why am I saying worked? That were in like Zeus's temple and Apollo's temple and all of that. You have this little clique. Spiritual community is big for you, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because you all had different kind of views, because you were all about Poseidon, somebody else was all about this god, somebody else was all about that god. But you all came together and just kind of were okay with each other. Does that make sense? You're very big into that. The spiritual community and the spiritual coming around. Okay. I hope that made sense. That was wild. Okay. Alrighty. Sarita, all right. And no. $20, the $20, I can do like a tarot reading, and then Karen can pull up mediumship for you.
I've been working on that.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get your Erica. Okay, Erica. Okay, let's see what I got for you. Erica, what does Erica need to know? Erica, you are gifted, my dear. Or you have gifts.
I thought we were doing Sarita.
Hmm?
I thought we were doing Sarita. She said hi to Erica.
Yeah, it's Erica.
Oh, Sarita's Erica?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm confused. Sorry. I'm sorry, Cambo.
No, you're fine. Yeah, definitely gifted. I'm gonna get the rest of this. You put out fires a lot. Just saying, you're always putting out some sort of fire. Feels like you're tired too sometimes because you just keep doing that. You are extremely, extremely hard on yourself, and you need to stop doing that. You need to quit being so hard on yourself. You are very empathic, um, very intuitive. It feels like you already. It hasn't come in all the way yet. It's starting to. Um, you get so much energy out. It's unreal. I want to say you're about a third generation empathic. So you're able to pick up on other people's emotions really, really easy. And sometimes you pull it in so much that you actually absorb that emotion, and then it wipes everything out because it's like you get so drained from that. You try to put out other people's fires. Um, a lot of the times you feel really unappreciated. Um, and then you tend to be really hard on yourself. So we got to clear all that up for you, okay? Because you don't need to be so hard on yourself. This energy and this compassion and love that you put into other people, you need to start putting it back into you 100%. You need to start putting all this energy back into you. There's people that expect energy, and then there's people that appreciate it. Okay, the people that expect it from you, they can hit the door. They're done. The people that appreciate you, you can still kind of help, but the thing is, you have got to put all this energy back into you. Once you do that, you get the full card coming in, which is a new path, a new beginning for you. But one of the key things that you need to do is you need to make sure that your morals, your values, and your boundaries all resonate 100% within you. Boundaries are huge with you. Huge. You need to reevaluate your boundaries. You need to have boundaries for yourself and boundaries for other people. Okay? So I really want you to start working on you, because otherwise you're just going to continually being drained, and then it feels like nothing goes forward, and then you feel like you're getting used, and then it just turns out that you feel lost. You've got to put a lot of time into you, okay? Because you deserve it. You give yourself second always. You've always put yourself second, and you've got a huge heart. But the thing is, basically, here's the whole thing. Remember, everybody has their own path that they have to walk, okay? You being how you are, don't worry about where anybody else is on their path. Quit looking, quit trying to figure out if somebody needs help or blah, blah, blah. If somebody's going through a hard time and that sort of thing, understand that those are challenges that they've already agreed to before we even got here. So that's a test, a life lesson for them. So don't get involved with that. I mean, you can help and you can be there and you can be compassionate, but don't try to take it over. You can't fix anybody. You need to start looking at your past and seeing what you need to do to heal you up. And until you do that, you're always going to feel like you're in a rut. And you're always going to feel like people are using you, and always feel like this depression and this darkness over you. Okay? Get out of that, because you deserve way, 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 way better. Okay?
Hey, Erica. I think I'm picking up granny. They were showing me a table set for a holiday meal, and everything had its place, and they were kind of OCD about it, but it was always a beautiful table. That was the main focus of it. The food was always good, but she wasn't as worried about the food as she was the table. I don't know if that's resonating at all with you. Erica, did that resonate with you at all? Might be a great grandma then. Because it's a grandmother. So it might be a great grandmother. Okay, but ask your parents if either one of them were very, very big about the holiday table. Because she's with you. She says you do a lot of struggling that you don't have to do. And you struggle because you tend to complicate things. And the things aren't as complicated as you make them. She has hopes that when something comes up, that you don't react on emotion, because you do a lot. You react on emotion before logic, and a lot of us women do that. We're good for that. Um, just because when the things get complicated, you get even more frustrated. And in actuality, a lot of times it doesn't have to be as complicated as you're making it. She says you have one friend for sure that you, and she says friend, um, that you keep giving chance after chance after chance to. You need to just cut her out now. And she emphasized now. Um, she wants to be more frugal with your money, because there are times when you are spending frivolously, and she says something is coming up. So she wants you to be frugal with your money. She also says stop eating out so much. You need to start eating better. You're not taking care of yourself. She wants you to start cooking. Um, and she wants you to start eating veggies and fruit, which is never a good thing for a spirit to say, because I've had that happen to me. Um, she said this will help with your, not only with your body, but your mind. Um, she's very proud of what you have done in your life and how far you have come, but it's taken a toll on you. So she's saying, would you please just slow down and start taking care of you? And she says she'll be right there with you, watching, trying to guide. Yeah, that's she keeps repeating the same thing now. So I hope that helped. Because I was writing everything down as she was telling it to me. So as she was saying about be very frugal with your money. Let me ask the pendulum. Where's my damn it? Is Erica going to be moving? Honey, it says you're not going to be you're not going to be moving. But I'm also hearing from Jerome that you need to start putting forth more positive. Because whenever something isn't working, you throw a negative spin on it, and you got to say, okay, well, this is gonna work out, or that's gonna work out. You gotta start thinking more positive. Put a positive spin on everything. I see your. Let me ask. Is there?
Have you tried manifesting and all that?
Yeah, your business is gonna pick up too, sweetheart. You just have to start doing. Cambo saying manifest and put a positive spin on things.
You don't. When you manifest, you don't even have to do a money candle. So here's what I want you to do. Write down exactly how you want your life to be. Exactly. In detail. Don't leave anything out. Don't leave blanks for the universe to have to fill in. Once you've written it down, then just like you order something off the computer, when you hit that enter button and you know it's sent out there and you're going to get it, you've got to just leave it alone at that point. Still work towards it, but don't say this isn't going to happen. You have to remember the universe will manifest anything you put out there. You're manifesting 24/7. So if you think anything negative, if you think one thing negative, you're sending that out into the universe. Like you say, this isn't going to work for me, or this isn't working for me. That's what you put out to the universe. The universe will say, okay, she doesn't want it to work now. You can't do that. You've got to put the energy out there. You've got to still work towards it, but you can't put that this may not work, or this won't work, or this can't happen or won't happen, because the universe doesn't understand good, bad, happy, sad, whatever. It doesn't understand anything. The universe only does what it's told. So if you put bad energy out there, you get bad energy back. If you put positive out there, then you get the positive back. Just remember, see, don't be doubting yourself, because if you doubt yourself, that's what you tell the universe. Everything you think, the universe knows what you're thinking, because you can think stuff into existence. Be very careful and stay in the present moment, okay? Linda, that's on here, you mean?
You mean me, sweetheart? I don't know. She just specifically said there's a friend you keep giving chance after chance after chance after chance.
Oh,
She,
the medium.
I'm Karen, sweetheart. But you keep giving this friend chance after chance after chance, and they keep letting you down. So you need to cut her out or him out. No worries, sweetheart. It's all good. Actually, it's a compliment for you to call me Linda, because she rocks. But you gotta cut this person out. I don't know if it's male or female. Let's see. It's a male. Oh, I didn't even look at that. Maybe my ex-husband. It's a male. Oh, thank you, Linda. You rock as well, babe.
Shannon, what's your pleasure, my dear? And there's Cricket. It's about time to show.
Hey, sweetie pie.
Oh my God. Okay. Hold on. My boyfriend really loves me, or is he just using me because, well, loves me or anything other times he really hurts me. But yeah, I was going to put it here if it goes on the screen.
Ah! We're not there.
Okay. Uno momento, we do a relationship spread for you. 3 cards. No more, no less.
No more, no less.
You will have 3 cards. I pull you. Now, Andy does that really good. I will pull you 3 cards. No more, no less. The oracle has spoken. And I will tell your future.
I could hear him doing that.
For $10, I will tell you maybe. For $20, I will tell you everything. Shannon. Let's see where things are going. Shannon, boyfriend. Shannon. Cross. Okay, so let me ask you this. So with your boyfriend, he's got like a heart, but only if you know him type of thing. Other than that, he's like on this whole logic end of things. It feels like he. Yeah, it feels like he has like this armor on. He only shows his heart to people like he trusts. He has a hard time with emotion. And the stupid thing with that is he's empathic. And my dear, so are you. So one of the big things with you guys is you feed off each other. He doesn't know it kind of because he's not into that whole emotional thing. If he tends to start to be controlling a little bit, it's because he can't control what's inside, so he has to try to control what's outside. He goes in and out of that whole cycle of controlling, not controlling, controlling, not controlling. When you guys are really good, you're really, really good. When you're bad, it's like, holy shit. It doesn't kind of go in that middle gray area type thing. Until he's like tired because he's always trying to push emotion down. He's like in a healing cycle right now. You just want to know where you stand, but you can't because you feed off his emotions. So you're trying to hide your emotions, which you're not really trying to do because you picked up that he's trying to do it, but then you're processing it like you're trying to do it. So first step for you, my love, is to ground shield and get the emotions that aren't yours out because you're starting to absorb emotions. Okay, so you need to get rid of everything. You need to get rid of everything that's not yours emotionally. Okay, that's the first thing you need to do. Second thing, you just need to be able to do that. And then slowly, if you want this still to work, I'm just saying, then you're going to have to slowly bring him into the whole, like being able to talk about things. It's not going to happen overnight. You're going to have to be patient with this so he can start dealing with his feelings and that sort of thing. Maybe push him into spirituality a little bit because he's got a spiritual awakening coming up, which is really weird. But he's empathic, that's why. You guys have got the capability of having this work really, really well. I don't think he's trying to use you. I think he's so confused because he doesn't know whether his emotions are coming or going. That's what it feels like. So very first thing for you, sweetie, is to get yourself all straightened out. So where you're not absorbing the emotions, you're not doing any of that stuff. And then on his end of stuff, you can be there for him if you need to be there for him. Create a safe space so he can start to grow and to learn to get rid of some of this emotional stuff. I mean, if he goes for the spiritual end of things, that's completely awesome because then he can start doing the meditations, all of that fun stuff. You do have the capability of working it out because the lovers came between the two of you. So that's awesome. But the other card that was right above it was the Hermit card reverse, which means you're both kind of lost because he doesn't know where he sits with you. You don't know where he sits with. Yeah, you don't know where you sit with each other. And it just goes back and forth. It's a big loop of weird. So we need to start of weird. It's a wheelbarrow full of crazy. So you need to get to the point to where you're both at some place in common ground. And you can do this. It's completely doable. But the first thing you need to do, hun, is make sure that you're not absorbing his stuff. Okay? Because you do. Because you're trying to fix everybody. And don't tell me you don't, because I know you do. Come here, Zaki. Get away from me. Come here.
Shannon, my love. You know, you're striving for perfection in this relationship, and it's causing you to have a lot of doubt. And it's like you're kind of demanding the truth because you're just so in regards to all of this. Your intentions are really, really good, but they're also causing hardships. You need to find some compassion to bring that positivity back in. You have the ability to change the situation, especially with the wise words of Cambo. Um, and you know, there will be some change, but that change is going to start within you because you have to decide what you really want. And once you start getting rid of all the ick and everything, you're gonna be like looking at things differently, can total different. I think the relationship will get a little bit better though. You know, it doesn't sound like you're a toxic human. It sounds like you're maybe a little codependent. With you saying that, so maybe it's time to really start working on loving Shannon. Start focusing your energy onto healing you. Because once you start healing yourself, you won't feel like you need him around all the time. Because you'll be good with Shannon and comfortable with Shannon. And Shannon won't be able to be alone for periods of time and it won't matter. As Cambo would say, just saying. So I hope that helped. He is so gorgeous.
He's a nerd. His mouth's hurting him.
Oh. Hello, Country Fried. Yeah, and you know, honey, I was there too. And once I started working on myself, I actually enjoy being alone. I really do. Because you can just tune out the world. You're welcome, love. I am loving that Wendy's having such a great night.
Zaki's mom's name is Rhodey.
Cricket wants to pet Zaki.
Oh, he's sleepy.
Oh, he's loving on his daddy. Oh, you're welcome, Wendy.
I guess that's how you spell it. Somebody dropped him off. Or dropped her off. And stupid. So we smoke out on the front, and this guy had walked by a couple of times and wanted to know if he could have a cigarette, and was kind of friends with Andy a little bit, and came over one day with this miniature dachshund and said, "Do you guys mind giving me a ride to my brother's house?" And so Andy took him over to his brother's house, and he called her Rhodey and said, "Can you watch Rhodey for me for a couple of days until I just have to stay a couple of days in my brother's house." That was 1.5 years ago. He never came back for her. So, or else I wouldn't have called her Rhodey. I don't like that name very much, but ready? Oh, big yawns. Big yawns. Go give Wendy kisses. Smooches. There you go. And Rody had Saki. Yep.
Did he have dental work done?
Yeah. He had to have some peaceful. I can't talk. Teeth pulled. Wendy booped your nose, Becky. I mean, his hair is like, it's half Doxy and half Yorkie kind of hair, and so it's like odd. He's got natural curl. When you go downstairs and play with Mama, okay? Go get Mama. Go play with Mama for a little bit, okay?
He has a Yorkie face.
She had 7 puppies.
Oh, wow.
She was a fat little girl. She decided to give birth while she was sitting on the back of the couch.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because one of the puppies came out on my shoulder. I'm like, she's peeing on me, and I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, shit.
And I
She
bet it
just
was
laid there and gave birth. They were, you could fit it in like the palm of my hand. They were about that big.
Too cute.
And Zachy was the smallest.
Oh, he was the runt?
He was the runt.
The
Oh,
runt's
you're a big
the
boy.
best.
Oh. Do you want to go get your frog? Go get your frog. Go get your froggy. Yeah.
So I have a friend that peeks in and watches us. And she said, I love you and Cambo together because you drive him nuts. I said, I don't know if I do that.
I'm going to go myself nuts. There was insanity. Oh.
I think that she likes the fact that we fuss with each other like we're brother and sister. Wendy says I do, but in a good way.
And there's Rhodey defending the territory. We have an well, Andy is feeding all the strays cats because he's an animal person. So there's one that came in that's freaking me out. I don't like it. It's an orange little one. It's female because it's always meowing, always like at the top of its lungs. It's got orange eyes.
Oh, I bet you it's cute.
It's creepy. It looks like something from The Exorcist.
Yeah. And what's its name?
I don't know any name that one. The one that has a bad front paw, bad back paw, 2 bumps on its head, half its tail cut off. That one's Fang. Because he only has 1 fang. But he's a mean sumbitch. He's really, really mean. Not
So are
Andy.
these cats in the house?
Huh?
Are they in the house?
No. He made him a cat condo.
My uncle has done that. Where he's at, they started out with 1 cat and they named it Pat because they didn't know if it was a boy or a girl. Well, Pat came home with kittens. So my uncle made this this like condo, and it's heated, and it's got a big light in there, and he's always so he has this one Maine Coon. He didn't know what it was. It's a Maine Coon, and was sitting on the house, and so I was petting it because it had to have been a domestic cat. So I was scratching the backside, his backside, by the tail. He's lifting his back end up, and my uncle says, "Look at it, see if he's got anything under there, so I know if it's a boy or a girl." So I looked at a cat's ass.
Well, then Fang brought home another cat came over that's black. We have 4 black cats, but there's Fang, and he's kind of fat, but he has no tail and he hobbles and whatever. And then the other one that's a female, I think she's going to have babies. He named her Fangette. So there's Fang and Fangette, and so when Fangette's going around the house and whatever, Fang always is like 10 feet behind her. And then if she stops, he stops. So he's like protective of her. It's really weird.
So they're gonna have.
I think we're gonna have kittens, but
they're gonna have fanglets.
They're gonna have fanglets.
Hey, Cricket, what kind of reading did you want? How many fanglets do you think you're gonna have?
I don't know. You can't pick her up, so I can't tell. With Rhodey, I could tell because you could pick her up and kind of feel. It was weird. I thought she was going to have 5. I was only off by 2. But
that's awesome.
It's creepy. What kind of mind-blowing reading do you want?
5 fanglets. 5 fanglets. 2 turtle doves. Trying to think. Whatever we feel, whatever we feel. Is Zachy in a pear tree?
I'm deciding whether or not to do a Tibetan on you. Let's see what I pull.
Are you gonna need a minute?
No, I'm going to do it this other way. Maybe this will work. Why am I pulling dead people like first thing off the bat? I've been doing that all night. Okay. Well, Missy May.
Yes.
Somebody wants to talk to you because he's like right on the top of the thing. Let's see if I can find out anything about him.
I know he's giving me the chills right now.
Ew, this. Oh, wait. Okay. Hold on. New stuff coming in. New stuff. Sorry, my cards start talking to me weird. This is one of the key people for you, Sweet Pea. I'm saying grandfather somewhere in that because this person has like what you have. Very clairvoyant, very clairaudient, very everything. This is part of the generational stuff. Do you have anybody from Louisiana? Just saying. Anybody down the line came from Louisiana, anything like that? I don't know why she's showing me Louisiana. She's just showing me Louisiana. So it feels like maybe that's how I'm supposed to tell you. Sorry, I'm not good with the mediumship stuff. It feels, like that whole generational thing, like in Louisiana and Baton Rouge or New Orleans and stuff like that, that old family, like, I don't know, just really. Baton Rouge? They weren't into voodoo, were they? I don't know. Okay, Cricket, I'm just going to tell you your ancestral energy. I don't know how to describe this. Okay, you know how with voodoo, they get all the ancestors and that sort of thing going to do whatever they're going to do with it? It feels like this ancestral, and I don't know where it's coming from. It's just all out of there. I don't know. My papa wasn't. I don't know who this is, hon. That's what I'm saying. I don't know exactly. I just feel old energy, like voodoo type energy. Although it's not voodoo, but I'm just saying, like how they honor tradition and ancestral. A lot of your stuff comes from a lot of that, and it's not dark or anything like that. I'm just saying it's just very thick energy, which is really cool, actually. Okay. So, for one thing, for you, you need to quit. You're wearing yourself into the ground. You're so tired because you feel like you have to stand your ground for everything, like all the time. And you try to stay in the present moment. It's like you really, really tried to stay in the present moment. But it's like hard for you. You are so hard on yourself that it's ridiculous. That's the one thing that it's causing a lot of this anxiety and stuff around with you, is you tend to be super, super hard on yourself. And you need to quit doing that. You need to stop doing that. Because you create illusion when you do that. You start being in your head too much and you start creating illusion. Okay? So I really want you to stay in the present moment. Quit being so hard on yourself. You are moving forward. That's the thing, my dear. You are moving forward. It's just not as fast as you want it to be. Right now, this is a lesson in patience for you. Okay? I really want you. I don't know why my guide keeps telling me this, but you need to tap into your ancestral energy. She won't leave it alone. So I'm just supposed to tell you that. I think your papa was, but he just didn't talk about it. Is what it feels like. Because I keep getting Louisiana, I don't know why. You have really good intuition and you don't use it. You even question your own intuition by doing that. And you label things as being a failure a lot. Even though it's not your fault, you'll still label it as being a failure. And you got to quit doing that to yourself, because you're saying, I failed at this, when in actuality you didn't even fail at it. You were actually very victorious over it, but you don't ever see it like that. You need to change just a little bit at a time. You don't have to all do it all at once, but you have to understand that you're not like this lost cause like you think you are, because whoever this is keeps getting pissed off with you when you start talking down to yourself. That royally pisses them. Royally. So you need to stop doing that. Okay? You need to start being in the frame of mind that you are who you are. You're unique. You've got a beautiful heart. You've got a beautiful soul. You don't have to impress anybody except yourself and the creator. That's it. That's all. You don't have to impress anybody else. Things are going to come around for you, but you have got to quit being so hard on yourself. Get through all this illusion bullshit. Get your 10 of Swords reversed. So that means some of these situations should have been done and over with a long time ago, but you won't let them go. It's like you feel comfort in some of the pain that it brings. And I get that, because, there's some people that feeling something is better than feeling nothing. I get that. But your end card, hon, is the Sun card reversed. Harmony, happiness, growth. Sun card is the most positive card in the deck, so even reversed is positive. It is not going to be 100% the way you want it, but it'll be really close, like 85%. So, Miss Cricket, I get that. I do. Trust me, I get that. But because you've had pain in the past doesn't mean you have to have pain in the future. And I know that's not that's like way easier said than done. Way. But this is where you've got to break that cycle. Because just because you've had pain in the past doesn't mean that you have to have pain in the future. And as long as you put that pattern out into the universe, that's what it's going to create. Okay? I'll send you a video.
Hey, Cricket.
I want you to look.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I'm done.
Cricket, sweetheart, did Papa like to work on cars? Because I'm seeing him working on cars, like in a shed or a barn or a garage. Not professionally, just tinkering around with cars. Maybe. Never tinkered with cars? It's odd. So when the car wasn't running, he didn't work on it, like to do it. That's just weird. Anyway, what I'm hearing from him is he loved you more than you will ever know or understand or even be able to comprehend. He said he passed all his gifts on to you, passed them down to you, and he would like you to stop pushing for them to come forward like this. He wants you to let them develop naturally, because they're going to come as you're ready for them to come. Because if everything was just dropped on you at once, you would go absolutely bonkers. You would go mad. Um, he's like, you need to stop doing stuff for people that don't appreciate you. You do stuff for people and they just take and take and take and take and take and take. And he wants you to stop that. And then he said something that I was really, really sweet. He said, they need to understand that they are blessed to even be in her presence. Don't they get this? And he wants you to stop questioning everything. He wants you, especially questioning yourself. And then, and I was writing all this down while he was saying it. And so then he said to me, stop questioning yourself all the time. And that's when Cambo was saying to stop being so hard on yourself. So I wrote, stop questioning yourself, what Cambo said. Because he was basically verbatim saying what Cambo was saying. So he wants you to stop doing that too. He sees all the strides you made it. And then, you know, when you said you have never, that all you ever had felt was pain, he was very, very taken aback by that because he said, I never showed her pain. I showed her love. Doesn't she remember? And it's really touched him when you said that because he never thought he caused you pain. He said, I taught her so much and we did so much and I loved her more than she ever knew. And I don't like that all she ever felt was pain. That's one thing that he's repeating now. He is by your side. He does try to talk to you. He's proud of you in so many ways because you have made some really big accomplishments. Since he wants you to start looking at things in more of a positive light. And start pushing positive forward because you don't push positive forward. A lot of times you just dwell on the negative and you got to push the positive. You got to come out of this negative thing you're in. He said he's going to because you're not the girl next door to her. It's okay, honey. It's okay. Because he's there with you. And he just said, if you want the family, fight for it. Just like you would anything else. Because you are, in his eyes, always going to be the girl next door. He says you can have the family back. Just fight for it. Step into it gradually. You know, just make a call. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? And then work into something else, and then say something else. Then eventually it'll be there. He says he knows that's what you want in your heart. And you can do it. So I hope that helps, sweetie. Because he could go on talking forever. She doesn't mean it. Don't worry about it. She doesn't mean it. She does not mean it. She's just old school, sweetie. My grandmother, if she didn't call you a jackass, you weren't part of the family.
Alrighty. Deborah, are you on? Deborah.
Hey, Ada.
All right, and so you just want whatever comes up, huh?
Are you sure?
You're welcome, Cricket. Okay, whatever's going on here, things are starting to come together for you. It feels like it's been kind of convoluted for a little bit, like going slow, but things feel like they're going to start speeding up for you here in a little bit. First thing I get is your high priestess coming in, and that's coming in reverse. So that tells me the universe has been, and it still is giving you direction, and they're giving you nudges in the direction you need to go in. Okay, I know you're working really hard, just trying to get forward. Give me just a second here. I don't know who this person is. It was somebody that's in your life currently, or just was in your life. Their energy feels kind of. They play head games, kind of manipulative. I don't know if they're just going out of your life now. It kind of feels that way because it feels like once their energy starts going, you don't feel as trapped as you did. I don't know if that has to do with this or something. There's a final obstacle that you're avoiding. There's a decision or a final obstacle that you're avoiding to do. It's like you know that this is a final obstacle, but you don't either. You're too nervous about it or too scared about it. Something, there's just that one little thing left you got to do to move forward, and you're it feels like you're froze. I want you to look at it in a different perspective. Is what I'm keep getting here. Is like, don't look at it so black and white. Look at it more in the gray area. Get out of your comfort zone and start looking at it in a different way, because it's not what you think it is. If that makes sense to you, I hope this is making sense to you. So I'm getting half channeled. It's just forward momentum from there. You're very gifted, hon. Just you're empathic. You've got either clairvoyance or clairaudience. I'm thinking of clairvoyance. I think you got a little clairvoyant audience in it too. But those gifts aren't going to be coming in until a little later on down the road. The empathic part, strangely, yes. Well, thank God. I'm just start grounding and shielding and getting rid of energy that's not yours. Just start doing a routine of that every day. There's somebody around you who's passed, very logical, not so much on the emotional end, but very logical, action oriented, kind of boom, 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 kind of military type ish. I'm not saying he's military, I'm just saying kind of like, he's just very by the book, I guess. So that's what I'm kind of getting. He's very much like, definitely like around you, like hardcore, like he doesn't like you out of his sight. This could be family or somebody you consider family, because they seem really, really too close for a guide, even. They're pushing you forward as well. Quit letting the past sneak in, my dear, because the past just messes you up. And the thing is, you don't have to worry about the past stuff anymore. You do get your wish. That's the whole thing. The things that you've been working for, you're going to get. You're going to be able to get them because you got your Nine of Cups. So absolutely, you're going to be able to get them. It's just you've got to get through this whole thing first. And you will get the security and you will get the foundation that you want. Right now, it's kind of blocked because you got all this other stuff going on. But once that starts getting taken care of, then your Ace of Coins comes in. That's a new foundation for you. So whatever this is that you need to take care of, get her taken care of, because the faster you do that, the faster you're going to start moving forward. Hold on, I got one more. I want to look at this. You're going to have the harmony in the home that you want. You're going to have the stability. Okay, just make sure you understand. Don't play the woulda, coulda, shoulda game. Okay. Before we reincarnated here, you agreed to everything that's going to happen to you before you even reincarnated on here, on this plane. So no more of the woulda, coulda, shouldas, because whatever we agree to is going to happen, whatever it is. It's going to happen. So no matter what you woulda, coulda, or shoulda done about it, the end result would always be the same. So the woulda, coulda, shoulda game does nothing but keep you in a loop in the past. But you've been working hard on getting past that, so I'm not too worried about that. Just really keep in mind when you start doing that. And just remind yourself that everything happens for a reason. Okay? I hope that helped.
Deborah, my love. I'm not picking up this person around you right now. So I'm going to do the reading. and see if they come forward. You have this abundance of ambition, of things you want to do, and now I see you're going to switch to writing, so you're just like you're hyped up about it, and your intentions. Just make sure you take the right direction in regards to it. This is going to bring you self-sufficient. It'll make you self-sufficient, and that's something that you really, really, really are looking forward to. Um, you've gotten to the point where you have done the self-acceptance for everything that's been going on and how you're going to do it, and you have an amazing relationship that you've formed with yourself. There are, though, a few things that you need to forgive yourself for. Um, you also have to let go of being so impatient. Very impatient. You need true, and it probably will. Have an area because it's saying an area you need to have like a sanctuary for yourself. So have an area where you can sit and you can write, you can do your meditations, you can do all the stuff that you need to do for self care because it's really important, really, really important. Um, you're just doing so many great things. You have self love. You're in a great place right now, Deborah, and you just need to keep going forward like you are. Um, just make sure that you don't start missing what was, because that can possibly pull you back into a depression or where you don't want to be. Um, anything that's negative, get rid of it. That's people, places, things, whatever you need to do. And like Cambo said, make sure you stay grounded because you're doing one hell of a job. Um, I'm not getting anything with this spirit at all, Cam. I apologize for that, Deborah.
No worries. Alright.
I hope the reading helped. She's gonna do some awesome stuff.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, awesome. Okay. She heard him this weekend. That's probably why it didn't come through to me.
Alrighty. Well, do we want to do the same bat time back channel tomorrow?
That'd be awesome. And thanks for joining us live from Akron, Ohio, and Salem, Wisconsin. We're Cambo and Karen. See you tomorrow. Love you all and have an amazing night.
Bye.
Bye.